Alright, well, today is Wednesday. Get my days here all mixed up. Today we're supposed to work on the zero turn here, the X mark, but things changed. Well, couldn't do it, and I couldn't do it because I picked this thing up today. Just picked it up. Craftsman, basically Craftsman LT1000, even though it doesn't say LT1000, but it's a Craftsman LT1000, made in 1997. Awesome. Anyway, so I just picked this up, paid $150 for it. Has a hydrostatic transmission in it, decent tires all the way around. That one there is just low on air. Paint's a little faded, as you can tell. It's pretty scuffed up, but I don't know, by the end of today, it'll look like a brand new friggin' tractor. Rear gas tank underneath the seat, 42-inch deck, got the 20-inch tires on it. And that's about it. Nothing else about it. Missing the engine. But that's alright. We got an engine. Used to have a 19 horsepower turbo-cooled opposed twin. We got ourselves an 18 horsepower Bergsenstatten twin. Then we're going to stick that 19 horsepower turbo-cooled V-twin engine cover on. Just to make it look like it never happened. Awesome, isn't it? Gotta love interchangeable parts. But yes, this is what we got. Or this is what I got anyway. Should be pretty quick, simple. Drop in, full of bolts, couple wires. Yeah, it's good to go. There's a battery charger. I think the wiring's the same. I hope it is. Let's see. Come on, where's the wires? Yeah, right here. 3-wire system. What does this have? This has got 4, I think. Nope, 3-wire system. Isn't that something, huh? Check that out. Nope, is it? What is this? Yep, 3-wire system. You can't get any better than that. Hook up for the light. Awesome. Should be a simple drop in. Get the motor in, running, driving in about an hour. And I just remembered I don't have a battery. Son of a bitch. Oh, I don't think any of these batteries are good. Crap. Yep, I think we have to pull it off the Husqvarna. Crap. Wasn't thinking on that. Oh well. So, this is what we got to work with today, boys. Another tractor, another Craftsman, another day, another dollar. Awesome. Alrighty then. Well, I've basically timed myself, since I made the last little video. It was 2:19. It is now 2:53, and I have done everything I need to do up until this point. It's going to take a little bit long to do. I've mounted the engine, swapped out the exhaust pipes because the MTD exhaust pipes don't work on a Craftsman, obviously because MTD is completely different than AYP. Woo! Hooked up all the throttle cables, swapped out the cover, as you can see. 19 horse Craftsman twin, blah blah blah. Hooked up the wires except for the these plugs on the side here. I just gotta look up the wiring schematic so I can figure out which one goes which. I already have a ballpark, I just don't remember which one the black and the blue goes to. What else? Replace the fuel lines. And I have a spider crawl on my ass. Son of a bitch. Holy, that friggin' sucks. I knew he was there. I felt him biting me earlier, but man, that was pretty quick. What was it, like 30 minutes basically? Can't beat that. Can't beat that at all. So I've gotten pretty far. I noticed after weld up the front here, it looks like the frame is something cracked up here. I've never quite seen that before in both sections, so they either must have towed it with something and they ripped it out. I don't really know. It's got me. But I'll have to weld that up because it was interfering with the hood. So I'll make it look like it never even happened. I've got to get a little shifter guy here. I have the 6 speeds. I'm not sure if I have a hydro. I'll have to look up in the upper bay there. See if I got a hydro cover. If not, then we'll just stick a 6-speed on it and paint it black. You know. We're to get the pulley on, the belts on. When I was underneath there, I noticed that this thing has a brand new mower deck belt. As you can see right there, if you can. Brand new. You can't beat that. You know. And the seat's only got one little tiny rip up in the top there. That's pretty good. So overall looking pretty good. I don't know if I drained the oil in this or not. Yeah, I drained the oil just to be safe so I wasn't going to puke it out all over my floor again. Happened once before. Just a few times. But overall looking pretty good. Not bad for a half hour's worth of work. Like I said, hope to get her all done by the end of today. Get her up and running. You know, I already know the motor runs. I've already had it running once before. So I just don't want to blow out the damn coil when I do up the wiring, because I don't have any more of these opposed twin coils. I think I'm completely out. I haven't had any opposed twins really come in this year other than that one right there. So yeah, but I don't know. I must be jacked up on Mountain Dew. I've already drinking 2 of those friggin' bottles that they sell at like the convenience stores, so I'm a little bit, you know. But yeah, overall looking pretty good. I don't know what we're gonna sell this one for. I have the Husqvarna listed on eBay for $6. I think we're going to try and shoot for $6 on this one as well, just because it's a little bit older. Tires, you know, get a little, you know, they're worn, but they're not dry rotted or cracked or anything like that. So it's a decent tractor. I'll clean up nice once I'm all done. So I don't know, we'll try and shoot for $6, see what happens. Friggin', I totaled up on just a quick little estimate on what I'm into some of these tractors. Just to see how much my money is tied up into tractors right now. I am $2,000 into the tractors I've got. I've got 4 tractors plus this X-Mark Zero Turn. $2,000. Boom. I didn't realize it until last. I was like, where the hell's all my money going? And I totaled up a few things here and there, and I'm like, holy shit. I totaled everything up. I was like, whoa. I gotta start selling shit. So I think this is gonna be the last tractor fix-up for a little while until I start retrieving my money back on some of this power equipment, because I still own the DLT, I still own the DYT, I got the Husqvarna sitting in the tent, I've got this tractor right in front of me, and I got the X-Mark right there. And that's not including some of the oddball stuff I have kicking around the shop. And if you were to total all this shit up, I would have into it, add another $1.50, you know. So I gotta, you know, I saw a lot of stuff there in the day on eBay. I mean, just like last night I sold a transmission and 2 sets of tires. Today I sold the 2 tires that are behind me. That carburetor is sitting right over there. And there's a set of tires right in back over there that I sold. So that was just today's sales. But, you know, shit moves. I still make money. Friggin', what's up with the autofocus on this camera? Up, there we go. Thought we had an issue there. So I gotta stop fixing and get back to chopping, I think. Because right now, none of the tractors are really moving. I was supposed to have one hit on the, I think it was a DLT. I think that's on eBay for like $900. Someone was supposed to pick that up today. I haven't heard back from the guy that's selling the tractors for me. So I don't know if he bought it or not. I'm not really sure. I haven't got a phone call yet. But, yeah, very surprising. Oh, maybe that's the phone call I'm looking for. Nope, not the phone call I'm looking for. But I'll pick it up anyway. We'll talk to you guys in a minute. Alright, so where were we? I think we were talking about CrossFit talk, something like that. That was a guy I spoke with last week. He wants to buy a craftsman deck off me. And that's another thing I saw a lot of you guys. If you pay attention to the videos, I saw a lot of parts. Craftsman decks are nothing. I usually get about 70 bucks for them. And I sell probably maybe about 2 a week. So that's not too bad. I'm actually down to my last 2. And once this guy buys this one, there's only 1 left. And the 1 left basically is just a ratty, pretty deck. It's just a ratty one. Needs some springs, needs blades and stuff like that. So I'll probably just end up selling that one for like 50 bucks. Not that big of a deal. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, so this camera here. I noticed yesterday's video, when I rendered it and edited it, it came out really nice. I think the video quality on this camera is really decent. The autofocus seems somewhat better. The shakiness isn't as bad, you know. You can actually move around, go like this, and it's not as bad and jumpy as it was. So that's pretty good. You know, I guess that's a good upgrade, I guess. So it seems to be pretty good. Let's just not break it. Well, actually, we can break it, but then we won't have an extra camera. Well, we do got an extra camera. It just wants to work when it wants to work. So, yeah, that's what we got going on. So, yeah, so let's get back to the X mark. My uncle couldn't make it down today. He's going to try to make it down later on this week, hopefully. Try and get this out. I did a little ballpark to add to the denim into these tractors. We're going to be looking at damn near almost 500 in parts for this thing. Between the tires, all the small pieces. I ended up, last night I pulled up this cover here, and you see all the spindles and stuff like that. Basically, every single bearing is bad in this deck. Between the three mandrels, you know, they're fine, but you can kind of sort of feel them. And the three idler pulleys, those are all bad, and each one of those is roughly about 20 to 25 bucks a whack. So I got to replace all those in the deck. I got a brand new belt for it that the guy gave me. Boom. And we're going to replace the two front. Well, there's only two tires basically on it. We're going to replace the two air tires and rear tires I'm going to get for it. They're going to cost me about 65 bucks for the set, and it's probably going to be costing me about another 20 bucks to get mounted. You know, the recoil, a bunch of other raw ball stuff that I got to put into it. Blades, I'm just going to put brand new blades into it. I already ordered those up, and I think it's going to be right around the $500 mark that I'll be into it just in parts alone, and top of the $300 that I paid for it. So, but when I go to sell it, it's going to be a really nice mower, I'll tell you. It's going to have rebuilt. I'm going to rebuild just the one hydro pump. I contacted the seller that sold me this on eBay. I just want to find out about the other pump, if it had been replaced. He said yes, it has been replaced about a year and a half ago. Not replaced, but just rebuilt about a year and a half ago. That's why that one doesn't leak. So that one did leak at one time, but he had it fixed, and then the same deal on the other one. I guess he also had the seals put in, the two Parker motors there. So that's pretty good there. So, yeah, but it'll be a nice mow once I'm done. If you guys are saying 15, $2,000, I think that's what we're going to shoot for. We're going to list it for $2,000, and maybe take 18 for it, just because of the fact that I'm going to be basically into it for 800. You know, there's going to be a lot of work that's going to get put into it. There's going to be probably going to take about 3 days of work to get put into, but in the end, it'll be $1,000 profit, and $1,000 profit there is going to go right into a nice new pick-em-up truck for me. So, yeah, that's where we're at with that thing. So, hopefully, like I said, by the end of this month, we'll get her fixed up. I'm going to contact a dealership I'll do some business with, and I'm going to see if they can't hook me up with the bagger system. If I can't get the bagger system for it, I'm just going to block it off. And if I can get a bagger system, it's going to increase the value a little bit more. Maybe sell for maybe $2,300, something like that, with the bagger. So we'll have to wait and see on that. But it's next mark. I love the quality of it, I'm telling you. I wish my Husqvarna deck was this thick. Holy. That's some thick steel, I'll tell you. That's why it's so heavy. But anyway, enough talking about stuff that I can't afford yet. You know, and stuff that the projects that we got going on. But yeah, that's what we got going on. Anyway, we're going to get back to work on this here. Alrighty then, well this guy is all done. Well, almost. Still got to wash it. I'm going to paint the deck, paint the back of the seat, weld up the front piece that I was telling you guys about. I got to top off the oil. I only had 1 quart of oil, so I dumped it in. I got to get an air filter for it. Battery, not so sure about it. I don't have any more batteries, so I found one that was sitting on the ground over there. Surprisingly, it had a charge. Usually I don't really, you know, usually when these batteries, when I pull them out, 90% of them are dead. And for some reason I must have didn't test this one or something, I don't know. Because usually I'll keep them, I'll put a little G on them and say good. But I don't know, must have missed this one. Needs the, well it doesn't really need it, but there's supposed to be another piece that comes up and around, just a little shroud piece that's missing there too. But I'm going to try and fire it for the first time. No guarantees that it'll even fire up. I'm actually going to, what I should do is, I should probably pop the air cleaner piece off. Give it a little bit of prime on the inside. Because I don't know how long I'm going to get out of the battery. I just cranked it for a quick little second. And it seemed like it had enough juice. But like I said, I don't want to kill the battery when I needed to use it. I want to test it. and I want to wash the tractor. And I'll take a trip out to Walmart tonight. Oh, there we go. Air filter is actually pretty decent. Maybe we'll keep the air filter. Save myself $10. That there. Put that there. Take that. Put that over there. Take that. Put it over there. Now what I did was I pressurized the line just a little bit to give her a little fuel up into the... That's not freaking starting fluid or curb cleaner, that's engine degrease. Yeah, that wouldn't work. Might work, but I doubt it. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's cross our fingers. Hopefully this battery's charged. Have a 6-speed cover, not a hydro cover. I'll eventually pick one up later on in the week if I can get a chance. Oh, let's see. Joke, throttle, power. Son of a bitch, almost. Alright, well, the tractor's a little bit cleaner, I'd say. It's actually a little bit of a shine to her, but once I'm done, she's going to have a real shine. Got a bunch of spots in her, you know, from the soap and stuff. This is all faded, but once I hit it with the buffer, it'll look like nothing even ever happened. It's that soap I use is so friggin' powerful, it just wipes the paint right off of it. But battery's officially dead. Won't even do anything now, so I gotta get a new battery tonight. I'll probably pick up 3 of them. Overall, cleaned up pretty nice. Tires are, the rims are actually white. You know. Like I said, just a few more things left to do. I'll get them done up tonight and a little bit into tomorrow. And this tractor is done. Done! Finished. But overall, not a bad little project. So, anyway, I think we're gonna end the video here. Maybe we'll put this video up a little bit earlier. Not yet. Dead friggin' battery. Now that's the story of my life. Go figure. But actually, that battery did pretty good. Almost a day and a half. So, yeah, I was saying so. Yeah, the other video there, not yesterday's video, but the following video didn't get uploaded. I got all fucked up in the iPhone there, so I had to redo it twice. And then it finally went up. Got it up. And today's video went up around 1 o'clock, 1:30 I think it was I set it at. And hopefully I'll get tonight's video up somewhat as a reasonable time to get the video to start uploading and processing. You know. I think tonight we're just going to use regular Magics, and then maybe tomorrow I'll try the iMovie or something. So... yeah, but overall, not a bad little project for just a couple hours worth of work. It's now 5 o'clock, and this is what I got done. Not bad. Not bad at all. Mowed really nice. Needs a little bit of a carb cleaning. Luckily, these are easy carbs. You just pop the one screw off, stick a little needle in there. You know, not a needle, but a something just to clean out the jet. But tested out pretty nice. Mowed really good. Runs nice. Runs really nice. Just need a few oddball shit to it, and she's done. Awesome, isn't it? But anyway, we'll talk to you guys all tomorrow. Hopefully you guys all have a good day. Until tomorrow, don't let the spider bite you in the asshole cheek. Oh yeah, that happened. I've already scratched a few times. Knew that was coming. Some bit.